Are you considering buying a home in Hawaii? Well, I'm going to cover that process on this video. Are you ready? Let's go! Hey, I hope you're having a great day and thanks for tuning in. Today I want to go through the process of buying a home in Hawaii. Hopefully you've heard the saying, real estate is local. Well, that principle is applicable to everything, including the buying process of real estate. This is because every area and jurisdiction will have their own laws, rules, industry standards, and even customs to follow. Here in Hawaii and on Oahu, we are regulated and given guidance by various authorities at the state and the county level. I've personally entered into real estate transactions around the country and can tell you firsthand that everywhere is very, very different. So here's the home buying process in Hawaii, broken up into 8 steps. I'm going to assume that you've chosen your real estate agent already. And if you're wondering about that, I do have a video coincidentally titled Choosing a Real Estate Agent. I'll put it in the link in the comments below. Hey, and click on the subscribe button while you're down there if you're feeling it, and don't mind seeing more videos on Hawaii real estate. Also, watch until the end where I'll share a big secret on getting your offer accepted. Okay, starting with the 8 steps. Number 1, obtain financial pre-approval. I strongly suggest, basically require my buyer clients to take one step further than pre-qualifying for a loan and to get pre-approved. Financial pre-approval means rather than just verbally telling your lender your salary, annual wages, the types and amounts of loans you have, and how much is sitting in your checking account, you'll be submitting all your paperwork so the lender can validate your income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. The reason why I strongly advise this is because you want to show the seller that you are a serious buyer. In a multiple offer situation, being pre-approved can make the difference to edge out a competing offer. Think about it from the seller's point of view. If you have 2 offers on the table, one says they'll submit their pre-qualification letter 3 days after acceptance, and the other offer says, hey, I've been pre-approved. The lender has all my paperwork and we're ready to move forward. Which offer says they are more serious to move forward and efficiently close on the transaction? Think of it like going into a job application. This is not the case all the time, but why not be prepared? Number 2, sit down with your agent. Meet your real estate agent to discuss why you're moving, the price range you're in, the reasons you're buying, your home needs versus your nice-to-haves, all that good stuff. From there, your agent can move forward to the next step in a more methodical manner. Step 3, select and view properties. Your agent will present you with homes for you to preview online. These days, it's more than just details, descriptions, and pictures. You'll hopefully get to see videos and virtual 360-degree tours to help you get a better idea of the feel and the layout of the place. And at this point, if you like the property, let your agent know you want to view the property either via private showing or public open house. Number 4, submit an offer. Once you've selected your home, now it's time to submit an offer. In Hawaii, we use a 14-page standard form purchase contract issued by the Hawaii Association of Realtors. When submitting the offer, you can propose negotiable terms that may give you an advantage over other offers. So make sure you ask your agent about these. But most importantly, the purchase contract has terms and contingencies that protect both parties, so always keep this in mind. Number 5, negotiate terms to acceptance. Once your offer is submitted, the seller can either accept, reject, or counter your offer. Some think the most important term is the price, and that is true to some extent. But there are other terms to be considered, whether in a multiple offer situation or just a single offer. As such, counter offers are quite common, not just on price. Number 6, remove contingencies. Once your offer has been accepted or you have accepted the seller's counter offer, you are now under contract. Now the real work starts. Remember the terms and contingencies we mentioned earlier? Well, now with the facilitation of your agent, you'll begin removing the contingencies and satisfying the terms of the contract. There are quite a few timeframes and deadlines, so your agent will help you keep track and stay compliant with the deadlines. A few mentionable terms and contingencies are the professional inspection contingency, often referred to as the J1 contingency because it is currently Section J, Item 1 in our purchase contract in Hawaii. Another term not as universal as the J1 inspection is the termite inspection contingency. Term rates are active on all Hawaiian islands. Although a negotiable term, it's common practice for the seller to pay for the inspection and the buyer to select the termite inspection company. These are just two of many terms and contingencies to be satisfied in order to successfully complete the purchase of real estate in Hawaii. Step 7. Sign, fund, and close property. Typically, the last actions for the buyer is to sign closing and loan documents and fund the down payment. The lender will need to also submit funds to escrow to close. And because Hawaii is a good funds state, the escrow company needs to receive all funds 2 days before recording. The State of Hawaii Bureau of Conveyances acknowledges and records the transfer of ownership, and that is when you officially own the property, which leads us to the last step. Step number 8, getting your keys. Probably the most fulfilling feeling I get is handing over a set of keys to a new owner. Don't get me wrong, I love working with investors and I take pride in selling my clients' homes for top dollar. There is just something very powerful when you help someone find that special place. So anyway, here's your keys and congratulations, you are now a homeowner in Hawaii. So those were the 8 steps in the home buying process in Hawaii. Yes, I simplified the process. Yes, sometimes things don't happen in that exact order. And yes, there are hiccups and obstacles in the process. So remember to be flexible, open-minded, and most importantly is to enjoy the buying journey. Oh, and for the secret to getting your offer accepted, consider writing a cover letter with your offer. Include a few pictures and take some time to draft not just a story, but your story and why you want to call this place your home. Again, it won't work all the time, but you'd be surprised how many sellers are out there that just don't think about the money. Which reminds me of a quote by Lisa Solomon. A new home is a wonderful place to unpack your old memories and make new ones. Thanks for watching till the end, and it's time to go home.